Hey guys, this is Richie, and this is Five Guys Gaming. So as you guys know, today was the first day of E3, and so far things have been going pretty well. Surprisingly, Star Wars Battlefront 3 was announced, which I wasn't expecting at all, but that's so cool. I'm so excited for that game. I mean, if you've ever played Battlefront 2 before, it is like the coolest game you have ever played in your life. It is so good. It's like the best multiplayer game in the world. You guys need to get it. It'd be really fun. I hope you guys will like Battlefront 3. I'm hoping I'll like Battlefront 3 because I would love to see what they're going to do with it. I mean, I would love it if they just did what they needed to do with it and made it just as good as Battlefront 2, if not better. But obviously, we need to focus on Microsoft's conference. Overall, Microsoft did what they needed to do, I think. I mean, they showed off Smart Glass, but I don't think that really counts because, in all honesty, Smart Glass is pretty pointless because of the fact that, oh, look, I can see my progress of my single player game. How cool is that? I'm so glad I paid money for this. I can't, it's such a pointless app. I don't like it at all. But they did show off some pretty cool games. I mean, Forza 5, Halo 5, Battlefield 4, those are all going to be some great games. And now, the Halo 5 trailer was really cool. It was really flashy. It was really nice. It was really smooth. I loved everything about it. But I just can't justify paying that much for the Xbox One. Which is a perfect segue into the next conversation. How much does the Xbox One cost? Which they just announced at this conference, which is $500. The Xbox One will be $500, everyone. So, you guys are going to have to save your pennies for this one. It's not a cheap system, and I can see why, because of the Blu-ray and the 500 gigabytes of hard drive space. It's going to be expensive to produce. Now, I don't know why Microsoft decided to be like, oh yeah, they'll pay $500 for it, it'll be worth it. They'll sell millions of them. We'll sell millions of them. It'll be great. I don't know. Because in all honesty, with the economy the way it is right now, it's just not going to sell well, I don't think. I mean, look at the Wii U. It's $300 and it's not selling well. So what does that mean for a $500 system? I mean, maybe they'll have a little more support or something like that, but I just can't see it really happening for Microsoft. It's just going to be what happened to Sony with the PlayStation 3. No one will buy it, and they'll have to slim it down and have a price cut. That's just the way it's going to be if they're going to make any money off this system. But, there's me ranting about the price and everything. I think it's appropriate for what they're doing and everything and what it takes to produce it, but it's just not what we need right now in the economy. We need a fun system that's pretty affordable, and $500 for some people isn't very affordable. But I mean, I guess if you can pay for wireless internet, which you would need anyway for the Xbox One because of its always on internet connection, then maybe you can afford it. Maybe that's Microsoft's, philosophy on everything. If you can afford wireless internet, you can afford the Xbox One. But there you go. That's what I thought of the Xbox One's price. I thought what Microsoft's overall conference was actually pretty disappointing. I mean, to be honest, look at the trailers. They're pretty flashy. I mean, it's just flash though. There's no real information about it. It was just 5 minutes of Battlefield 4, 2 minutes of pre-rendered Halo. But overall, not too much information was given about it, and they focused a lot on the media like they did the past, when they revealed it. And that kind of disappointed me because I wanted to see some games, some gameplay, something that would really support the Xbox One other than Halo 5. Because, in all honesty, it's going to need its support with its price point. And they didn't really even talk about gold, because gold will be important. How much will I have to pay for Microsoft Gold? Will I need to pay more? What do I get any extra incentives for buying gold? I mean, other than actually being able to play online. But that's what I'm thinking. I just don't know where the Xbox One's going. And, in all honesty, this conference probably didn't generate that much hype for it. I mean, really, I don't think it did. But it showed off some games and showed off the system a little bit. And I guess that's a little bit of admirable for Microsoft. Maybe I think this conference deserves a B plus, being nice. And because that's just, they did what they needed to do. So that's what I'm thinking what E3 was like. I think overall it showed some pretty good stuff, like, you know, Star Wars Battlefront 3 and Halo 5 and everything. It's just, I want your opinion. What did you think of the first day of E3? Did you think the price for the Xbox One's pretty appropriate and fair? Or do you think it should be less? Or do you think it's a steal? Which I bet a lot of people won't actually say. And what are the games you've seen so far that you're looking forward to most? And also, I know Ubisoft and Sony are having conferences today. It's just they're later on in the day, and I wanted to give this information to you guys as soon as possible. So I'm hoping you guys can be patient and wait for the next video of recap of day 2, which I'll have the information of Sony. Hopefully they'll show off some Destiny and Ubisoft. So that's the video for today, guys. I hope you enjoy it. You know, do all the things that the YouTube people ask you to do, like subscribe and like the video and like our Facebook page and stuff. We really appreciate it, and I hope you guys liked the gameplay footage, and it's really fail footage. We're proud of Christian for trying. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow on the second day of E3. See ya.
Okay, the lockout has been released, but